watching Let's Chat.
We're glad to have you here as we continue on Let's Chat. It is Thursday. Earlier this morning, we were wondering where Jess is, and it turns out she's right here. She's going to do a casual, hey,
Hello.
where you been? We missed you at the top of the show.
We are meeting with several businesses all day today, sharing our knowledge in the studio next door.
Okay,
So,
which is why I'm sitting up extra straight.
and I have my name tag.
So Jess
Your
can
name
talk
tag.
and get picked up by the microphone. You were nice enough to bring us Roy Reeves.
Yes,
So
I am. I'm
we
very
appreciate
jealous
that.
that you are getting to talk to him about that.
Not a problem. You're doing the important part about bringing money in.
Trying to.
So
We'll
you can
see.
get us a raise while you're at it.
Hey, I'm working on it.
All right, then.
You got
See you
this.
after a while. Roy Reeves, good to have you here.
It's great to be here.
For those of you who do not know Roy or unfamiliar with what he does, he is the president and CEO of First Volunteer Insurance. And we are here to talk about real men wearing pink. Roy's got on pink. I've got on pink. Wearing pink is a good thing, and it's for a great cause. I want you to tell us about your experience and how you came to get involved with Real Men Wear Pink.
Okay, so I was approached sometime earlier in the year about being a candidate. It's fundraising, and it's about collecting donations for American Cancer Society. And one thing, a challenge to the people that work in the agency is be involved in the community, give back and everything.
Sure.
And it was really easy for me to do it whenever I was approached to go ahead and say yes. And the reason being is my wife had breast cancer back in 2009. And then as recent as this year, she also had oral cancer. She's perfectly fine now from both instances.
Good.
But what American Cancer Society provides is not just the research, but they also provide some services such as transportation and care and things like that. That we were fortunate enough in both instances, I've got insurance through my job and everything, and we were able to have family and friends, but not everybody has that goes through cancer. And, if I put myself in a little bit different place, and I'm having to worry about getting my spouse to treatment or a family member or
Sure.
whatever, I have to worry about maybe some bills and medical bills and things like that. I couldn't imagine going through. It's hard enough when you do have those resources. I couldn't imagine doing it without those resources.
Kind of a there, but for the grace of God, go I.
Exactly.
Sort of
And it's kind of
situation.
like, going through it, like I said, we had the support and the resources and everything, but going through that and experiencing it and now getting past that point, it's kind of like on your worst experience during the day.
Right.
You can look back on that and say, you know what, this day isn't so bad after all.
I want to ask you how this impacted and what the American Cancer Society did for you and your wife, not just as far as taking care of this, making sure this was done, this treatment, et cetera, but more from the mental and emotional standpoint of things.
Here's the thing about it, and this is why I chose to do it. American Cancer Society on that immediate personal support, nothing. Like I said, we had the family, the support, and resources, health insurance and those type things.
Right.
The part we didn't see is through their research and everything. My wife was able to come out of having breast cancer, double mastectomy, through all the research and what they know and everything. It was determined she had to have no treatments. She didn't do radiation or chemotherapy.
Wow.
Same thing through all the research that they've done in the years past that was paid for and everything through donations. With the oral cancer, through a few, 2 or 3 surgeries and everything, they were able to determine that she didn't have to do the chemo or radiation, which in the old days before the research, it's like, let's throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at it
Right.
and hope we get it.
We have talked about Real Men Wear Pink for a number of years, and as Roy and I have been talking about, this is a fundraiser for the great folks at the American Cancer Society. So give us a little bit of the nuts and bolts, and we've only got about a minute or so left, on the actual wearing of the pink.
Okay, so again, this is a big fundraising activity for the American Cancer Society. And it's local, it's Chattanooga. And what they did, they've selected, I think it's 12 candidates. And I say candidates, it's basically ambassadors.
You've all been challenged to raise
X
a certain
amount of money. And it puts some competition into it because, you got 12 people, somebody's wanting to be first out there raising the most money or whatever. I do need your support. I think if you just look at the pictures on there, I'm probably the oldest dude on there. so those in the over 50 age bracket give heavily under my name.
Roy, we are running out of time and up against the clock. Very quickly, the website.
The website, is Real Men Wear Pink Chattanooga. Just Google Real Men Wear Pink Chattanooga. It'll point you right to it. You can go in there and donate.
And again, give and donate in the name of Roy Reeves. Roy, good to see you. We'll,
main thing
be
is just
checking back in with you over the coming weeks. Best of luck.
All right, thank you.
Stay with us. We are back with more of Let's Chat right after this.